This is a quick video to show you calling a method inside of Java. As you can read here in the comments, the goal of this class is to demonstrate a very simple method call, and our class is called Simple Method. It starts here and it ends here. So first, let's add our main method. So I'm going to say public static void main So this is similar to any other time we've built a small program. We have our main method, and in here, rather than do the body of work inside the main method, I may want to create a separate method, something that allows us to use over and over and over again with just a simple method call. So here I'm going to just call it simple method. I don't need to pass any arguments at this time, so I'm not going to put anything in between the brackets. It's just intended to be a very simple demonstration. So to create a method, just like we did the main method, we're now going to create one called simple method. So inside of the simple method, at this point, we don't have the system doing anything. So why don't I just have it print to the screen? So it's just a very simple print to the screen. It says, hello world, this is inside a method. When the program goes to execute, it'll always start with our main method, and our first line inside the main method calls simple method. When the computer sees this, it's going to look for a method that matches this pattern. It must have the exact spelling of the name, and it must have the same arguments. In this case, because we're not passing any information to our method, we don't have any arguments. So it's going to look for a pattern that says simple method with nothing passed. And we can see that here on line 16. It creates exactly that. It's a simple method without anything passed. I'll add a little comment. This method will print one line to the screen. So if we run our program, we see, hello world, this is inside a method. So all that it's done is it's gone to our main method where all programs start execution. It sees on line 13 that it needs to call a method. It looked for that exact matching pattern, found it on line 17, and then inside of our method body, which starts on line 18 and ends on line 20, we just have this one command that says print this to the screen. Now you may think, what's the point in that? Well, in this particular example, there's really no point in having a method. But we could have our method do a large body of work, for instance, logging someone into a system or calculating some kind of very complex formula, in which case this becomes a lot easier. We just have to say, well, call my simple method. If I added several lines to our method, something like this, when I go to run it, of course it will show us all those print statements. In our main method, if I wanted to call it again, that's all I have to do, and I can do all this body of work again. Anyways, I hope that helps understand a very simple method call in Java.